Hello, everybody. Welcome to the next episode of Tales of Aesir. This one being titled Voices of the Dead. I am your host, Captain Calvinist. You can find me on any social media platform as Captain Insert Hobby or Interest right here. And that's probably me. I run this campaign, Tales of Aesir, will be going into which will be going into a major part of its story after this session. So if everyone could just go down the line, starting with Athanasius, moving to Noel, Dale, then Stephen, that'd be awesome.
Nice. I am, of course, Athanasius here on Tales of the Aesir. I'm played by the Black Doctor. You can find me on TikTok at Black Doctor 21. You can find me on Instagram under Black Doctor 21. You can also go to my YouTube under the name The Black Doctor. Also go to my Patreon and support me and look at all the stuff that I do. I do a whole bunch of stuff. I'm playing here, I also play Donatello on the Tones of Time, run by this guy, and I also play Balroth the Dark on Journey Through Miro, hosted by this lovely lady. Speaking of, Noel.
Athanasius, the camera's flipped, by the way.
Just dab both directions, it'll be fine.
Yeah. Left is right, right is left.
Everything you know is wrong.
I play Akita on this campaign, and I have my own campaign, like you said, that I stream on Twitch, which is under the tag Null and Paranoid, the same as my TikTok, and then I post it to the YouTube, which is the same name as that, and that's all I do.
In life.
Mm-hmm.
I am Dale Jitsu at Dale Jitsu on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram in that order. And I play the role of Shiji no Mikami, the heavy of the group. And also the only one without one of those special magic swords. And hopefully my technology issues will be resolved within the next few minutes, and you'll be punished with my face.
I'm no one of consequence. I'm Stephen Stoll on TikTok, Lone Jedi 100 on YouTube, where I post The Tones of Time, which is a D&D podcast that these people play in. This person's been on for the Halloween special. I am also Natal in the Journey Through Miro. But here I am, the regal-ish Asher. No last name. Duh.
Alrighty, everyone. So, last session, we had a bit of a kerfuffle of a problem happen with the party. So, if anyone wants to volunteer for a retelling of what happened, one person only.
I wasn't there. Sorry.
Did you watch the video? Did you watch?
Did you?
The last episode?
Dale, did you watch last episode?
The whole episode? Maybe.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Possible.
good, because I apologize. The reason why I'm apologizing is because during that session, pretty much everybody but me lost memory of Shijin, and I was basically tasked with trying to get everybody to remember him. And we basically went down memory lane looking at all of, I guess, Shijin's greatest hits. Not only his greatest wins, but also his biggest losses.
Hold up. Those don't exist. How are you creating things out of thin air?
We also
To the back Chinatown alley of memory lane.
We also went into this, I guess, this new town. We're in this, I believe it's a temple with the people who are similar to our religion. We met the head of this particular temple, and we figured out that it's part of a new organization that was causing all of this memory loss. Akita went to go investigate. She found someone. They basically threw pocket sand in her face and knocked her to sleep. and then we went to go chase after her. Chase after the person who was attacking Akita. Steven basically got shot out of the air, and we basically returned back. We were trying to figure out a way to get Shijin back, because apparently the reason why we didn't know where he was because he was basically stuck in between worlds. And so the head of the temple basically sacrificed himself in order to get Shijin back.
A worthy sacrifice.
And so
I leave for one episode, and you people are getting mollywopped by propane salesmen.
Mollywop?
What a description! What a description! But yes, so that's where we are. We have the head of the temple dead. We've already given him last rites, and so we're trying to figure out what else to do and deal with this this new threat that is now looming over us.
All right. So, starting today's session, we're going to be backtracking a bit, but we're not starting with the group. We're starting with what's happening to Dale specifically.
Nice.
Because, Dale, something happens to you while you're in this limbo or the world between worlds.
Go on.
Oh no, not the
In
lost
your
children.
unconscious form, you start to stir. It starts with a twitch of your fingers and a twitch of your toes. And as you open your eyes and kind of like get yourself up, you see around you sand. A gray sand with a gray sky and a white sun. An expanse that is seemingly endless. And
I
as
see.
you look out, you see people clothed in gray cloaks with chains and chattels on them, not attached to each other, but heavy weights as they carry huge staves that they poke into the sand and pull themselves forward as they walk.
Am I able to move?
Yes, you're able to move.
I guess I'll walk up to one of these people and ask where I am.
Roll a strength, make a strength check, or actually make an
Alright.
athletics check.
Alrighty. Athletics, you said?
Athletics.
All right. Sorry, just getting my character sheet to move. It's not loading for me. Actually, can you roll it for me?
Yeah, I can roll for you.
All right, I trust you rolling.
You trust my rolling?
I do. Actually, hang on. I'm going to mute myself for 1 second because I don't want any feedback to be caused when I switch. Give me like 30 seconds.
All right.
Okay. I'm surprised this man has 114 health.
I'm sorry, he has how much?
114.
He should have more. Just remember that.
I only have 62 max.
Dude, paladins have a lot of health for like no reason.
Mm-hmm. You know how generally unkillable Balgroth is. Generally. And he's only like, what, level 6? And
I know how.
Well, General Lee, I didn't know we were
Level
talking
12.
about the Dukes of Hazzard.
These boys are at it again.
They're just some good old boys, you know?
Mm.
Never meaning no harm.
All right.
Yep.
Are you good now, Dale?
I am good now. You shouldn't hear any feedback from here on out. Yeah, so I walk up and you say I have to make an athletics check. Is that just to move around?
Yeah, so as you get up and try to take a step forward, you notice a tug on your leg, and it's a chain.
Oh,
As you look back, you see this massive ball of iron that's seemingly larger than a hill.
that's a big ball of iron.
Great balls of iron.
And as you say that, a winged creature that can only be described as mystical has appeared seemingly out of nowhere next to you. My child, that is not iron.
Do I recognize this angel or this mystical creature with wings?
Roll a religion check.
All right, let me see if it'll let me roll now. All right, I'm going to do one other thing. I have to fix my DNS, and then I'm good. Can you roll this one for me? And I should be good from here on out.
Yep.
Also, I apologize for having more health than the rest of you peasants.
No, you aren't.
Don't apologize.
Fine. You're welcome.
Dale, you also have a negative stat in dexterity.
I thought I have a negative stat in like wisdom and an even one in
It's
dexterity.
in wisdom. It's in wisdom.
Your personality's a negative stat.
I take my classes during my lunch hour.
Lunch hour.
Whose commercial's that?
All right. So
Sorry, I'm
Dale,
looking something up. I had gotten
you
that.
Dale, you recognize this as Geometron,
Oh,
the angel, the Anglos Geometron.
well, that's pretty serious.
More math puns.
Hans. Uh-huh. That's what you call them.
They're funny.
They're punny.
Let's not use that word ever again.
Punish them.
Come on.
All right. So what
Let's
is your
pontificate on.
response to this creature coming next? to you?
Lord Geometron, what is this chain then?
This chain is everything in your life that is keeping you from being who you are. Self-beliefs, historical events you've been a part of, the incorrectness in your personal beliefs, the indecisiveness, the doubt, the fear.
You must destroy the past. Kill it if you have to.
Everything that keeps you from being who you truly are. You, frankly, have a small weight, which is surprising.
I'm glad to hear that, but what do I do? How do I get free of this then? Small as it is.
Never refer to me as Lord. That is the start.
Sir?
Why? You're not a station below me.
Angelos Geometron, what do I do?
You need to figure out who you are.
Sir, this is a holies.
Well, figure out who you are. You really just need to cast away everything that's not making you you.
I see. Can I do that?
Yes, it's hard for half mortals to do. Or maybe not even half mortal for your case.
What?
Do you not
What do you
know?
mean half? I remember a strange boy told me I was an L, but I have parents. So
Yes, we all have parents.
I have human parents, mortal parents.
Mortal parents. You are a strange occurrence.
Just a mortal boy from a mortal family.
Oh wonder your weight seems so strange. Strange that you even had a weight in the first place.
Does not everyone have these weights?
Do you see weights on me?
Do I?
No, he does not have a single weight.
You don't have a single weight on you. Why don't you have any weights?
Marley and
Do you mean to
Marley.
ask that question?
Well, if you think I'm like you, then why do I have weight?
I would say because you are a strange occurrence.
I see.
Tell me,
Well,
what is the
yeah.
first memory you have? I want you to think about it.
my first memory, I don't know. I suppose maybe something from school.
Further back.
Well, I don't remember being born. My parents, the love of Macedorian.
What color do you remember your mother's eyes being?
Blue.
Do you truly not feel who you are?
I don't know what that means. I'm the son of my parents. I'm a warrior of Macedorian. I'm a lieutenant in the Holy Order. I'm chained.
It takes its hand, and on the what seems to be crystals on its face, it kind of like strikes him like someone with a beard. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I can't answer any questions that you may have now. I need to go check on something.
Well,
But
I have to leave here.
Rest assured, you will be left. You will leave. Your friends will get you out. Hopefully. I've seen some of the things they say about you. You have really good friends.
That I do. I hope they come soon.
You should tell them that.
We don't have sending stones or anything, do we?
Not here.
I'm asking the DM.
Oh,
Like I have no way that I know of to communicate with the party.
no, you don't.
Gotcha. I guess I'm gonna just briefly pray, Macedorian. Let my friends know that I need them soon.
Macedorian, the god you can count on.
So, Dale, as you kneel down to pray, you notice slowly your consciousness is starting to fade from you. And as you do, you collapse next to the big weighted ball that's chained to your feet. And when you open your eyes, you're in this bed.
Open eyes.
We're now back at current events with the dead body of the Grandmaster being right here. Which you can go and see in last episode. Jeez, that was so hard to get out for no reason. Anyway, so Athanasius, Asher, and Akita, all of you are just currently over the bed of the dead Grandmaster, with Dale being in the aforementioned room.
Jeremiah, you're muted.
Thanks. Okay then, guys, game plan. Who is going to go tell our prophecy lady about what happened?
I mean, shouldn't she already know? You know.
I mean, yeah, but it would be best to check. And Asher, you're pretty much the only one who knows how to communicate with her.
What do you mean by that?
I guess she likes you more.
I didn't quite get that impression, but okay. Women liking me.
Because I always seemed a bit awkward in talking to her. We, I guess, clashed a little bit, but I mean, I think she will probably appeal to you more. But either way, do you want to do that, or do you want to check on Shijin?
When he talks about appealing to a share more, he kind of looks at Akita.
I didn't mean like that.
I guess I can go find her. Where did we last see her?
Apparently she's somewhere in the lower floor.
Did we catch her name? Going from bird brain to flat on the shingle seal roofs has kind of jarred my brain a little bit.
I don't know. My intelligence is a 1. Why are you asking me?
Your what?
Nothing. I honestly do not remember.
That's from a scale of -10 to +10, right? Asher goes downstairs and looks around for the dwarven woman.
As you look around for the dwarven woman, you realize that, well, I want you to roll a, never mind. I'm just going to say you find her. You find her room, and the door is closed.
Knock, knock, knock.
Oh, a moment. You kind of just hear say, like, out of a tired voice, and then you hear a thud on the ground. Ow!
Are you okay?
What time is it? It can't be the morning already.
It is a good time to mourn.
Does the old man croak?
That's a way of putting it.
Just burn the body.
You see, we figured out that our friend that we didn't think existed actually did exist, and he was stuck in the Shadow Realm, and we brought him back, but at a price. You know what they say, a life for a life?
The law of equivalent exchange.
Yeah, with what?
Keep the body on the bed. We'll deal with it tomorrow. We already knew it was gonna die. There's no reason to mourn. We already did that.
The body is on the bed. A bed already.
Well,
There's like lizard people and a mountain.
just go up the mountain. Go find them.
Okay then. Cher goes back upstairs. She was oddly cool with it. I guess he was getting up there.
Okay. That's a bit odd, but how can you deal with people who can tell the future? Either way, I'm gonna go check on Shijin and see folks. As he walks, he turns his back. You two behave yourselves.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. As he goes to check on Shijin.
What did he mean by that?
Legion, you start to stir awake and you see Athanasius walk into the room that you're staying in.
Athanasius. Hello.
Well, his good friend, I told them I wasn't crazy.
What? Who said you were crazy, and what happened?
Oh, everyone said I was crazy, or at least they thought that I was.
Did we
Because,
hear this?
I don't know, can they hear this?
They would have to roll a perception check.
Because when you vanished, everyone's memory of you was gone as well, all except me. And so I was the only one who remembered you.
Steven, you don't hear this.
This apparently the spell was so powerful that it messed up even Asher's clothing. The tapestry that resembled the four of us went down to the three. So it was absolutely crazy. But,
I'm surprised with that piece of evidence you believed I existed.
hey, I can't deny my instincts. I mean, I'm a dragonborn. We're prone to rely on our instincts.
Well, I'm glad to be back. I'm sure that you all had some hand in it.
Oh, we did. We really did work hard to bring you back. It took a good amount of time for me to convince the other two that you actually existed, but I mean, they remembered you, and we worked incredibly hard to get you back to where you were. The Grand Master of this temple, actually gave his life for your sake to bring you back.
Oh. I'm sorry. I'm sure he had a good long life ahead of him. I appreciate that he would sacrifice it for me. Did he know he was going to?
Yes. Apparently, this entire temple is filled with people who can tell the future.
Oh, a Temple of Prophets. Sounds like quite the profitable place to go.
Kita, are you feeling all right? I know it can be quite jarring when you memory weird things.
I'm okay. Just my head's hazy.
Sand in her eye.
Perhaps this will clear it up a little, and Asher leans in and kisses her. Any better?
Much better.
Good. Let's go make sure that our paladin is still our pal. Never mind.
Shijin, I just brought you back. Don't make me have to kill you for that terrible joke.
What on earth? What joke?
Oh,
I missed the
sure.
joke.
Hello.
Don't make him repeat it.
Hey, you okay?
I think so. I was chained, and there was sand and other things. What happened while I was gone?
We forgot about you a little bit, and then we remembered you a little bit, and then I was a bird chasing lizard people who shot me out of the sky and have retreated into a nearby mountain.
We should probably go after those guys.
Probably. Are you good enough to fight?
Yes, absolutely. I assume you all did well in whatever fighting needed to be done without me, correct?
I mean, I flew pretty good, but that's what wild shape is for.
And of
I
course,
see.
since you're in this holy place, your abilities as a paladin will bring you back to full health and strengthen you if you need be. It always happens with me too.
We should probably all get a sleep before we go to the mountain. I am hurt.
Excellent. Well, thank you both for rescuing me. I imagine Akita was involved too. I suppose we'll. What are we doing now? I don't even know how long I was gone.
I guess we're going to bed would be the most logical thing.
We weren't gone
All
for
right.
too.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Just long enough to be forgotten. Well,
Checks out.
I bid you all good night, I suppose.
Take care.
Good night, brother.
I share shimmy shammies back to his bed downstairs. Oh, that's right. We got interrupted in the middle of sleeping, I believe, or something.
Yes. It
Ugh.
was in the middle of the. I think in the middle of the night.
In the middle of the night.
In the middle of summer.
Sleep.
There wasn't a level up, correct?
No, there wasn't.
No.
Okay, that's what I thought.
It's a little level.
Wasn't sure if you're talking about Jeremiah was like an in kayfabe saying we leveled up.
Nah.
Nah,
But
nah,
hopefully
fan.
so I'm gonna do my my evening prayers, and of course after that I guess try to figure out the identity of that group that we're going to investigate in the mountains. Probably that in prayer.
Athanasius, I want you to roll a religion check.
Okay. Him.
Does it strike anything for a share, too?
The group, or what do you mean strike?
Yeah,
Specific
the
group?
attackers. The attackers, the mountain. The memory stuff.
So, not the memory stuff. The reason why I'm having Athanasius roll is because he directly said that he was praying about it. That's the reason why I'm having Athanasius roll a religion check. So Athanasius, as you clasp your hands together at the end of your bed and begin to pray, you hear a hand. You feel a hand touch your shoulder, and your entire body relaxes and calm. And you hear, as if it's a slithering voice, "Do not be afraid."
That's terrifying.
Could you type that down for me? Because sometimes when you whisper, it's hard for me to pick it up.
Yeah, I can. It said, "Do not be afraid."
Grazie. I will not.
Di nada.
What's that background noise? It is very dominating the sound.
Oh, that's probably Dale.
Yeah.
Is it me? I don't have any
Oh, yeah, you got
background noise.
background? I don't know.
Let's see.
Something sounds like a lot of shuffling.
Let me
It's
see.
not me.
Boom.
Oh, okay. I know. Okay, I know what that probably is. Let me. Interesting. Okay, hang on.
You hear in the distance a loud trussle of bones.
The voice.
Oh, I wish the bones weren't attached to something that was alive.
The voice then feels like it's moving to be face to face with you, but you can't see it. You can only feel it. And you know it's there.
Speak, O apparition.
These have been your enemies the entire time.
I see.
The ones who had Akita. The ones who have been following in the darkness.
So these have been the cultists all along. From our very beginning, they've hounded us.
Yes.
Now they'll pay. They must pay.
Be prepared.
How should we be prepared? I mean, I think we're ready. The only thing we need to do is get Shijin's blade, and then I think we'll be able to take on anything.
Shijin will be given a power that must be used correctly. Ancient magic beyond your sword. Primordial.
Is that even possible? Can a mere mortal have that power?
Not a mortal.
Wait, that means Shijin's. What? I don't understand. Are you telling me that Shijin is not mortal?
Not material.
Well, then him and I are going to have a really big talk, because this is how does the man not tell us this? Either way, how is he supposed to use this properly? When does he get it? There's a lot of. I have so many questions.
Remember this. He with the sword carries 3 wants, 3 needs. Whatever they shall need shall be theirs.
I understand. I will keep this.
Roll a wisdom check.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever you get out of this, you will have figured this out before Shijin can.
Can I
you
use
did
my
get you did get an inspiration. You can use that.
Thank you. That's
Bruh.
not that very much. Come on.
You know what?
Is it a wisdom
Because I
check
feel
or a
like
wisdom save?
because I feel like I'm being nice, I'll let you re-roll it again. I'll give you 3 chances.
Thank you. Finally.
Ew.
Something with 2 digits.
Okay. Let me find you on Discord real fast, Black Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
On Discord, is it the Black Doctor, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The definite article, you might say.
Black Doctor?
And
There
Black
are
Doctor.
There are many Black Doctors. One in which stole Dennis's bike, but not the Black Doctor. I had nothing to do with that.
Oh, please. They caught you on tape.
Oh, it's sent.
Okay. That's so cool.
Do
I understand.
not tell a
Sounded like you said Duhawk.
Secrecy.
Not even Shijin.
I shall not tell a soul. That I swear.
And soon the being you feel the arms lift from your shoulders. And the being disappears.
Ah, great. The weight of depression is back again. He gets up and goes straight to sleep. That was a lot.
Moving to Noel and Asher. Did y'all go back to the same room, or is Asher still with
Yeah.
Dale?
We went back to the same rooms and see us
Yeah.
on the map.
Okay. So
You're next to me on the map.
oh, he might have 2 tokens down.
Oh, he does. That'll do it.
That's what I would do. I would have done that. That's so smart.
Oh, I thought these were 2 different maps that got swapped between. That's weird.
Teleport.
No, it's the same map. I didn't want to cut. I didn't feel like cutting the map in half and making 2 different things for it and having to mess with like the grid. So I just put them on the same map.
Monk's got a shadow clone.
Not anymore.
Brought to you by.
Have a busy day tomorrow.
Mhm.
What do you think about all this? God, you have not formerly known stuff.
It's a lot. And it's not that fun. But traveling with you 3 is fun enough.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
Sure, just
Dale.
pass it around.
Yo.
As you lay in the purple bed that you're in, what's going through your head? What are you doing right now?
I am probably wondering how I could be so easily forgotten by people I was just with, and wondering what was actually real about that conversation with the Angelos, and what that could possibly mean. Because I'm clearly not like him, because I had a chain, and yet people seem to. Well, he and a few other people seem to think I'm a little off. And I have occasionally just burst out in radiant energy, and that doesn't seem common amongst the soldiers of Macedorian. I sort of just look at my hands in the dark.
As you look at your hand, Shijin, you start to remember something in your head. Not a human mother's face, but another woman who's peering down at you with the same look of a mother that a mother.
A wife?
I said mother.
Go on.
With bright purple eyes.
Huh.
With the same skin complexion that you have, a very pale skin complexion. And a smile on her face.
I wonder what that was.
Soon, you are all able to get your night's rest. And as the sun rises and the day begins, the first one to awaken is Akita. Akita, when you awake, you feel as if someone is pressing down on your chest and holding your neck.
I
As
swing up.
it's an invisible force. You can't see what's doing this. And you just hear a terrifying voice in your ear. I will make you forget everything.
I swing up.
You hit nothing but air.
Can I sit up?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
As you do, the feeling sort of disappears.
A chair snores Germanically.
Is it like the sun is up?
The sun is rising. You just see it. You just see a small crack of the sunlight just coming through the window.
I guess she's gonna wake up a share.
Hassa? Guten Morgen.
Morning.
What's up? Did you sleep well?
Well enough. Did you?
Yeah. Fires. You look a little perturbed.
I woke up from a rather odd dream, but it wasn't a bad one.
What happened?
Felt like someone was grabbing my neck.
About the cave of the mountain. There's a high chance it's tied to the cult that you're a part of.
Oh, I know. And I'm going to kill all of them.
I'll be there with you.
Thank you.
Aaron and Mikasa.
You want to see if they have food? I'm hungry.
Oh, yeah. You can say have schnitzel? Schnitzel, it's a high elf thing. Yeah, whatever.
Should we go wake up Athanasius?
Oh, yeah, you find food. I will wake up Athanasius.
Alright, I'm going to start sniffing for food.
Athanasius, as you hear a knocking on your door, you never actually went to sleep that night. You stayed in a state of prayer the entire night, feeling just as rested if you were asleep.
Knock.
I get up and walk to the door and open it.
Guten Morgen.
Good morning to you.
You sleep all right?
Well, sleep is a very apt choice of words. That I did not do, but did I rest?
Sure, an eyebrow.
Did I rest? Yes. Did I actually fall asleep? No.
It's not normal for those who are not elven to.
It's just I was praying all night.
Yeah, I'm turning that.
See, the bells in this church are very loud and very. What's that word? Additive.
Succinct. Ah, yes, the morning bells.
Very efficient.
But indeed, I did rest well. I guess I suppose. But I do think I should speak with Shijin. Are you guys going to find food?
Akita is working on it like a bloodhound on Runaway.
I didn't know tieflings could change into bloodhounds. I thought that was only your doing.
I mean, anyone can be a druid if they try hard enough.
Probably
It's
not
actually
me.
not that hard. I just wandered out in the woods for a few months and bada bing, bada boom. I'm a bird and a horse and a duck and a thing and a that and a octopus.
Typical prodigy speak.
You're not here. What? Wait, what?
We greatly appreciate you, Escher.
I suppose the trade-off is those voices in my head, you know.
You're indeed a model to us all.
I am the very model of a modern maniacal model. I'm hungry. Good grief. And he canes away to find Akita.
Akita,
He shakes his head.
as you walk to where the table is with as you walk to where the table is with the connection of Athanasius' room and the room that y'all were staying in, you do notice there is breakfast on those tables. It's a very simple breakfast of sausage, eggs, and bacon. It's not very fancy.
Akita.
You're muted, Akita.
Akita.
I'll have a couple eggs, I guess.
Oh, there you are. Oh, food.
Dill,
Sure will.
you wake up on your own without really the need of help. Just feeling, you get the sense of uncomfortability, though, with the environment around you, as if you're not supposed to be here.
I guess I'll find my way down these stairs and look for other people. Hello? Athanasius, Akita,
Down here,
Asher.
come, food, come, good.
In here.
Hello?
Okay, Zorro.
Hello?
You're over here in the corner. Follow the
I
sound.
don't see you.
Here. Hello.
Hello?
You stop yelling. My ears are very sensitive.
I go and find him. Here, Shijin.
Oh, hello, Asher. Hello, Athanasius. Good morning.
Good morning. How did you sleep?
I slept fairly well. No, I didn't. Memories aside, which have been strange, I don't think we should be here.
Oh, why is that?
I don't know, but I don't often get this way, so I think we should leave.
And we
Now.
eat first.
So, Dale, when I was saying, like, you don't belong here, I was talking, like, in a more, like, personal sense. Like,
Fish.
Oh, like I personally don't belong. Okay, scratch all that. Athanasius,
Mm-hmm.
I just have the urge to flip my bangs over my eyes and bang my head to music. Perhaps some sort of lute, but amplified through a series of caverns and waterfalls.
Okay.
Maybe you should eat.
Well, you could do that.
Athanasius, am I really part of the group? I was forgotten, and you all apparently were fine. And there's something strange about me. I don't think most people blow up into light-filled rages that hurt their friends.
Well, that is true. But I mean, you've been part of our party since the beginning, and you've brought us through thick and thin. You're a good friend. You really are.
Perhaps. But that doesn't mean I'm... let's just have breakfast.
Wait,
Yeah.
here.
You should be hungry, friend. Come eat.
Yes, indeed. Come on, friend.
Eat it before I do.
Or I do.
Really? I could eat a horse. I could be a
You can
horse.
turn it to a horse.
Exactly.
And I guess we all start eating. As we're eating, I turned to Shijin. Shijin, while I was praying last night, someone visited me. I have a question.
Why are the two shares in the room?
That's not my question. That's not my question.
Cher puts his hand to Shijin's forehead.
I can see him on the other side of the wall. I can sense his presence with my detect good and evil. There are two of you. I'm certain of it.
Okay. Shijin, I need you to follow my finger. You follow my without moving up. Without
You
moving
know you
your
can
head,
delete him, right, Stephen?
Without
It's fixed, dude.
Oh man. Oh jeez.
follow my
Okay.
finger.
Why is the rum gone?
Look,
Okay.
I-
So, I was going to ask you an actual question, Shijin. Shijin, someone visited me. I do have a question for you. And I know this might come as a shock.
Why would a question come as a shock?
Well, it depends on the
Is it a
question.
loaded question?
Are you immortal?
Am I immortal?
Am I immortal?
Yes.
As far as I know, I've gone down in battle before, and had I not been saved, I would have died. Why wouldn't I be immortal?
I don't know. Just a thought. I mean, you were asking about you being different from everyone, and apparently you're able to explode and hurt
Well,
people.
yes, it's
So-
not
so-
normal to be able to radiate light and kill gods, I suppose. I always thought that was just what happened when you were a warrior under Macedorian, but
you know, we
Apparently-
could be
it's not the case.
we
And
could-
it's not in any magic I've seen.
we could be immortals, just not for long.
He looks dead at a share and looks back to Athanasius without saying anything.
Both of us do the same. So,
Why would you think that I'm not mortal? Why would anyone think that?
it's just
Well,
I don't. You were talking earlier about not seeming to fit in, and I think that's a possible explanation as to why. But if not, I don't know.
So if I'm not mortal, what am I? I'm not an L. I don't have wings.
Well,
I
don't
think I remember my parents. I definitely remember my parents. I have a vague memory of someone else, but
know.
I'm not adopted.
Hopefully. Well, maybe we'll find
Well,
out.
there'd be nothing wrong with that if I were Athanasius. It's not hopefully, it's just what happens to be the case. There's nothing wrong with adoption.
Well, of course, everybody hopes to have actual parents, and I mean.
What do you mean actual parents?
what a conversation.
Of course, I know I'm. I'm saying this just to spite you, right? I'm just saying. All of us had to figure out who we were. Cher, Nikita, myself, especially myself. So I think it's about time we figured out who you were. Of course, you've been feeling the same things that we felt before. I want you to know that we're here for you.
Thank you, Athanasius. I think. I continue eating and sort of look at Akita and Asher. Good morning.
Morning.
Thank you for rescuing me, I think.
We rescued you.
Maybe you haven't.
I nudge
Huh?
him. I nudge him. Remember, we actually did. We did the whole ceremony thing.
Yeah, what on the earth does that mean? Like,
What do we do next?
we go to Lizard Mountain and we kill some mountain lizards.
We set the mountain on fire.
What do these lizards do again?
They attacked
They
us.
In the cult.
yes, they have attacked us.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm glad you all are okay.
I mean, I wasn't. I was hurt, but
I'm glad you're okay now.
thank you.
Well, where are these lizards? Let's take the fight to them.
I agree.
Exactly.
Wait, this isn't petty vengeance, is it? This is part of our quest to find the four swords, right?
No, I believe it. I believe it is. I have a feeling that these people have been the ones. They've been on our tail. They've been the ones attacking us. They were the ones that made us forget you.
Well, then,
So that they want to keep us from having the four swords.
then I will make them remember this name.
That's the Shijin we know. Well, then, is everyone finished eating? Why don't we go?
Cher grabs another plate full of eggs.
As all of you
The yolk
prepare,
drizzling down his beard. Cher is pigging out.
as the four of you prepare to get up and head out with all of your belongings, the prophetess that was with y'all stops the four of you at the door. What happens next, I cannot foresee.
Seems rather convenient.
Please tell me you four are going to be careful.
Of course.
Thank you. Be safe.
Of course, we always try to keep our friends safe. At least I do.
I have healing magics. It works.
So I think we'll make our way out.
Fuel?
Asher, you still have some good berries, right?
Those actually go bad after about a day, but I can make a fresh batch if you'd like me to preemptively do so.
I'm kidding.
I'll get any of them good berries.
You got any more good berries, man?
Not at the moment. I have to summon them. Okay, like, do you guys want good berries? Like,
No, I think we'll be all right. Don't worry about it, Cher.
I think we're fine.
It's just a meme, Cher.
what does that mean? Oh, you mean like those things that they would scrawl in the corners of the manuscript, like the snail, like the man
Yes.
fighting the snail. Ah,
Yes.
As the four of you trail up to the mountain that's outside of the city, to the monastery that's supposed to be there, you realize just how rocky the terrain is and how dangerous it is to get up here and how great of a hiding spot it actually makes. And
this is a
eventually
laborious.
it pulls you to here. feeling this area out, using whatever senses you have on you, it seems this place is lifeless.
Wow. To have a really good hiding spot and nobody hiding in it is a bit of a shame, isn't it?
Or a trap.
Or a trap. But we're ready for anything, aren't we?
Oh, yes.
Debatable.
I like debates.
As do I.
Usually they end in a fiery flame, but yeah. So why don't we go in and explore?
As y'all step up the
As we step up, what?
I think he's setting
as
it
you
up.
as you
DM.exe.
step up the steps, you notice just how old they are and how much they creak. This building has to be centuries old.
Ooh.
Abandoned.
I broke my
Centuries
back.
old.
Well, it seems that stealth is
want-
not going to be our strong suit here.
I want all of you to roll an Arcana check.
Man, I am older than these stairs, but they are still ancient.
Yeah, give me some. My computer's loading and it's a bit slow. I had to refresh.
It is a
Here we
computer.
go.
Has
There we go. About time I got a good roll again.
Wow. So all of you feel a strong magical pull. Except Akita. Who rolled an 11, sorry.
You don't feel a thing.
Feel a strong magical pull over here.
Whoa.
Hmm.
What is that?
Hmm.
You okay?
I believe we should head over there.
Like a magnet within, like metal within the field of a magnet. There is a pull from that way. Whoa.
Can we just straight up move over there, or
Yeah, if y'all want to. Really, the route would just take y'all up and around. This is just to save time. You can go ahead and put your characters there.
instant transmissions over there?
Hit skin you pose.
As y'all walk into this room, Akita, you notice on the ground the same markings that you saw in the other room, the red markings. Except these seem to read a bit differently.
Okay.
It seems to be some sort of transportation magic.
Is it in a circle?
Yes.
Okay. Don't step in that.
What?
There's a
what is
circle
it?
of ruins on the floor. Be careful of it.
Red rum.
It's for transportation, I think. Just be careful.
That must be what we were feeling.
Do you think we should destroy the circle or wait until someone activates it?
Does it look activated?
It is activated.
It is
It's-
activated.
Like a door. It's like a door that's been left open.
Is this a one-way or two-way street here?
Do I know
It's
that?
two-way.
Two-way.
It's two-way.
I think we should destroy it.
Or do you think we should take it and take the fight to them?
Actually,
Can we
yeah,
see where it's gone?
this might explain why this place seems abandoned.
One of us or two of us could go through to see what's on the other side and then come back and tell the others.
I volunteer as tribute.
Be careful.
Don't I always?
Shin,
I will go in as well, sure.
we will hold down the fort.
All right.
I speak to them before leaving. You two, behave yourselves. Be careful. Don't get dead.
What you
Don't
mean
do anyone
behave
Athanasius wouldn't do.
What do you mean behave ourselves? I don't. What do you mean?
Don't set anything ablaze. Yet.
Aww.
I have PTSD about fires. What are you talking about?
Mm.
I will not set anything on fire. Never mind.
I can't.
When Athanasius says fire, his eyes distinctly go to Akita.
Either we've had talks about this.
Mhm.
We can help it.
I might be a dragonborn and I might be a forge cleric, but I know the right use of fire.
You're a poison dragonborn. Are you poison or acid?
I'm
It's acid.
acid. Acid.
Wow,
Acid.
he is a regular dragonborn that shoots acid. He's not an acid dragonborn, Cher.
I don't sweat
All right.
acid.
So
So that's good.
Athanasius and Shijin, both of you walk into the circle.
Step into the summoning circle.
I immediately make a campfire.
And you're surrounded by a golden light.
No, little German
your
boy, don't be
vision-
alone with the tiefling. Ah,
You
the
see your
campfire!
vision paced by a golden light. Make sure I move the right ones. Yep. And you enter this room.
Oh wow.
Right over here. Not a cultist inside.
Wow. What is this place?
I don't know. Let's
Shijin,
look around.
roll a history check. Shijin, as you look around the room, immediately you know this as an ethereal place of worship. This is where the Anglos come to worship Mathflodorian. But this temple's different. This temple, one, is missing something. And two, here you feel at home. And at the angel statue at the center, which seems to be holding its hands out with a flower at the center, the Anglos' face seems familiar to you.
Is it the woman?
Yes.
What is this?
Suicide Squad. That's your mom.
Sorry, you said this is where the Anglo-Saxons come to worship?
The Anglos. The angels.
The Engels.
The Ingles? Cross on the prairie?
Well, what do you normally do at these temples? Is that known or no?
So you feel a strange vibration on the side of your hip from Holy Avenger.
Okay.
And it seems to be pulling you forward to this rock over here.
I go to the rock.
I come after him.
You're not being dragged by a sword.
I know I'm dragging.
You're just making noises
I'm
with your
dragging
mouth
my
like
own
Kronk.
sword. I'm dragging my own sword behind me. Just to
Ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk.
Shijin, as you look at the rock that seems to be split and your hand reaches to Holy Avenger, you hear the words inside of your head. Place me into the rock.
I take my Holy Avenger, Kamajin, and I
Quickly,
grab it sort
before
of
you-
like this.
Before you do that, do you want to grab the rest of the party?
Athanasius,
Hmm?
can you get the others?
Okay. Don't do anything until I get back.
Because
And
it would be
I,
very strange to go into a boss fight without.
But does my character know it's a boss fight?
That's why
He thinks he's about to get a power up. You've ruined the
like
element of
Albania right
surprise.
here?
My verisimilitude is abolished, and my day is ruined.
Hark.
My disappointment is immeasurable.
I literally poke my head into the summoning circle.
Asher and Akita are making out.
Gay.
Guys, we need to. Guys, we need to. Whoa! Hey, what did I say?
Oh, yes, you need backup?
Oh, something's up.
Yeah, if you two
You're not
if you two lovebirds can stop making out, we need to get going.
Okay.
Okay.
Asher hops in.
And then I take them. I take them to where Shijin is. Now what in the world did it actually cause you? I leave you two alone for 5 minutes. For 5 minutes.
I set a fire and he told me to stop and I didn't.
Look,
Have you ever been in love?
look. I know she's a brat, and I know that's something you're not used to. But
What?
we have stuff to do.
Yeah, what is with the rock? Why is he holding that? What is going on?
Let's find out.
Oh, there's armors around here.
And I
Yeah,
insert into the rock.
This is where the angels.
I
live.
penetrate it.
Share cocks an eyebrow.
As you
Dennis, did you hear me? I thrust deeply inside.
Share time.
Dale. Dale,
Yes?
as you push the sword into the rock, an entire whirl of light, a whirlwind of light and ethereal energy surrounds the four of you. And you feel your bodies transported.
Benny Sakai again!
Oh,
There are giants in the sky.
What?
Not in the book room.
Oh, there's a
It
book room
suddenly
now.
There are
turned-
giants in the book room.
It suddenly turned into select box dragging halfway to my destination.
Oof.
Asher draws Clarence.
As y'all come to the big sky temple. So you have arrived.
Is it the same guy?
It's a Gutsman.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I'm confused.
the Grandmaster.
No, it's not.
It,
Yeah, I know if you watch it, I have like the two tokens here, like baddie but good and big baddie on there. That's because I ran out of like
Why don't you use the same token?
Evil
Maybe he's
twin-
doing it to mess with us
evil
in
twin-
game.
no, so they're different tokens. You can like tell they're different tokens.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
You weren't
Yeah, they
hovering over that one.
Sorry. But
Evil
yeah.
twin.
identify yourself.
Or pay the price.
You, my helpless adversaries,
We very much have heads.
are of no consequence to know who I am. You are but stepping stones to the path of ultimate dominion for my people. Your struggles, your heroics, they amuse me. I've watched as you've had trials and tribulations, defeating my other minions, while dancing around the tune of everything I've orchestrated up until now.
You're about to have a tribulation through your heart if you don't shut it and tell us who you are.
That was pretty good.
How you fought to persevere your pitiful notions of righteousness. But by the end, it shall be for naught.
What shall be for naught is your machinations, whomever you are.
My brethren, they are willing to offer their souls to me. A testament to the power I wield now. A power that will reshape the world in my God's image and in my image.
You certainly do not serve the god, Malfledorian, and therefore what you serve is nothing.
Will you shut it? And
Would you
as
shut
he says that, and as he says that, it feels as if your mouth has been sewn shut. I want you to roll a wisdom saving throw. You feel your words leave you, as if it becomes hard to speak. And you know what? While you're sitting there on your high horse, why don't I give you something to remind you of the power I now wield? And with a just sway of his staff, I want you to roll a dexterity saving throw. You're barely able to move as a swift cut comes to your left eye. Just able to barely move out of the way. As just an ethereal force of energy misses you. I shall ascend to new heights unimagined, and you will bear witness to a birth of a new era, a chaotic symphony of darkness and despair. You futile champions of Malfledorian, how does it fare to be mere playthings in the hands of a god? And as he says that, he turns to the purple whirl of energy, lifts his scythe into the air, and the cultists that are here begin to be absorbed into these purple balls of energy.
Mm.
And the energy that's in these balls tends to go, it goes into this dwarf who stands there.
Is he
Dwarf?
wearing metal armor?
No, he is not.
Darn.
Is his scythe metal?
No,
it's bone.
Is there anything metal on him?
Not really.
Well, that's okay. I'd like to cast Moonbeam on him.
Okay. So he is resistant to radiant damage.
No.
Take half of that 13. And let me quickly roll for his total health pool.
What kind of save is Moonbeam against?
Hold on, before I put this down, I gotta make sure I'm doing my math right.
It's a con save.
Ah.
So he has to make a con save.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
So he either takes 6 damage if he fails, or 3 damage if he 3 damage if
13.
he passes.
Oh
So
no,
if he
wait.
fails,
This
6.
is his con save.
3 damage then.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Think that would hurt me? That pathetic druid magic? I have ascended beyond that. Your earthly powers will not hurt me.
Yeah, if amazing.
Maybe I should show you for just a taste of what I have. So everyone,
Roll initiative.
let me. Where is the magic I have given him? Yeah, everyone roll initiative real fast. Let me put up the turn order first.
Wow.
This is not the time to be rolling low, by the way.
Rip.
What?
Oh, not bad. Now let's see what I got here. What will work here? What will work here?
All right, so is it his turn? Oh, they're his spells. Okay. So it's his turn. Make sure I have him selected. Wow. Okay. Right. Oh, y'all are still on here from dang it. Okay. Remove the purple worm. Remove that 11. This should be everyone. Oh, Shijin. Which one did you roll? What'd you roll? You rolled 17 here. Descending order. So starting with a share.
2025. Okay. I rush up to him and I am going to try to stab him. Does that hit does that hit his AC?
No, 15 does not hit his AC.
Is. Well, then, let's see. Do I have more than one attack? I know I can use key to garner more attack. Been a minute. Flurry of blows. Shoot. How does this work? How does this work again?
How does what work?
Making any attack other than a primary one. When you spend a key point,
bonus
it's
action?
unavailable. I know the key point's a bonus.
So the key point, you always get a bonus action fist attack. The key point lets you do an additional bonus action fist attack.
Okay. I'll make an unarmed strike.
Oh, by the way, Akita, you can, if you want, you can make a history check to see if you recognize this man with advantage.
Does an 18 hit to sucker punch him in the back of the head?
Yes, an 18 hits.
Okay. He takes 6 fist damage. And I will spend a key point to flurry of blows 2 more strikes. So I'm just punching where his skull meets his spine.
The 19 hits.
He takes an additional 6 damage.
All right.
I just
Is that
saw
your
your
turn?
head off next.
So, Akita, you recognize this as Thrain Ironvein. Whenever you were in the cult, you recognized him as a sort of like a mid-tier administrator, someone who probably dealt with more of like the admin of the cult. But he did have a really strong affinity for magic, particularly necromancy. But he did have one alluring weakness, and that was he liked to talk.
Okay.
Shijin, it is your turn.
All right. Well, seeing how the moonbeam and the share were able to affect this guy, I guess, yeah, I'm gonna walk up and try to attack him.
Do you still have like your normal longsword with you? Because you don't.
Oh,
have
right, I don't have the Holy Avenger, do I?
No, you do not.
No. Well, I guess I'll have to use my Shadow Blade. So I will attack with that. Give me a second. Let me just check one thing.
Wait, is there another blade that you can use? Is there another sword that you can use? Like a normal sword?
Yeah, I've got a Shadow Blade. Does an 11 or 12 hit? Or 11 hit, rather.
Those do not hit.
Nice. All right. Let's try. You know what? I'll add a plus 10 to that roll with my Channel Divinity. So does a 21 hit?
Yeah, it
A
hits.
21 hits.
Excellent.
I think
All
his
right.
AC is at or above 18 or something like that, near 18.
Gotcha. Alrighty.
Give me 1 second, guys. I have to close another window.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, sure. Take your time. Let me know when I'm good to roll.
Do you have the rhyme to listen to me time?
Apparently will
I'm back.
because he likes to talk.
Alright, he's gonna take 17 psychic damage. I'm gonna attack again.
Typical narcissist. He likes to talk all the time, but he doesn't like when others talk.
Mm.
By the way, are you able to put smites on the Shadow Blade?
Sights?
Smites.
I can, but I didn't see radiant damage doing that much against him. So I haven't put any smites on him yet.
Oh.
But yeah, that's gonna be
Wait,
a
your smites
total.
only do radiant?
Correct.
I thought you had Thunderous Smite for a second.
Oh, I do. Well, I have smite spells as well. They work a little differently, but yeah, I can cast those eventually. Not in the same turn as summon a Shadow Blade, though. So that's going to be a total of, what is that?
I've already
32.
subtracted it. I've already
Awesome.
subtracted it.
35 damage. All right, and that will be my turn.
Athanasius, it's your turn.
As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Searing Smite on Excalibur, pull it out, and run to him. Basically over here, I believe.
Stab through him fondly.
and I am going to attack. Let's see. Yeah, that has.
You get advantage since he's flanked. "26 hits.
Whoa. That's quite the sword. Be nice if I had one of those. Instead of, just conjuring up weapons from thin air.
So 19. So 9 times 3 is a 27, I believe.
Yeah.
27 damage.
Man,
So
that is a
now at
thunderstorm
the
outside right now.
And so at the start of every turn, because of Searing Smite, he let me check just to make sure. Where did I put it? Yeah, here it is. At the start of each of his turns until the spell ends, he must make a Constitution save. On a failed save, he takes 1d6 fire damage.
1d6 fire damage,
And that's just at the start of his turn.
including this turn or starting next turn.
Including this one, I believe.
Okay.
So he needs to make a d6. Well,
All right.
He needs to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Wait, no, let me check just to make sure. Constitution save, con save. Are you going to give him advantage or disadvantage?
It's just a normal roll for him.
So that's a 12. No, he takes a d6.
He takes a d6.
Is that a new gift for Excalibur?
No, I don't think so.
Takes 3 damage.
Nice. I just really like it though. So I think wait, hold up. Let me check just to make sure, because I think I have Blessed Strikes on. Yeah, with Blessed Strikes, he takes I can also deal /R. So he also takes 3 radiant damage because he's resistant to radiant. He's resistant to radiant damage. And my Blessed Strikes every turn gives an additional 1d6 for radiant damage. 1d8 radiant damage, my bad.
It's not fire damage?
No, it's radiant. It has to be radiant
Okay.
for my Blessed Strikes.
Gotcha.
All right.
And that's my turn.
All right. Give me a second.
There we go. I'll add that also to my damage modifier.
Okay. So he's able to cast 2 spells in a turn.
Remember, he also has to take his 1d6 on this turn too.
I already gave that to him.
Oh, good. Okay.
Oh, also, if he's still in the Moonbeam, that could still be a problem for him.
Ah, yes,
Yeah.
the Moonbeam.
That would be a problem if you just didn't make it a problem anymore.
You what?
Yep.
Well, it's at the start of its turn. He needs to make a con save.
So let's make that con save. Let's see. He rolled a 30.
Rip.
What?
Still out there.
Rickson.
So are you? Was that a
That was a
natural 20?
Natural 20. That was a natural 20.
So he has a plus 10 in constant. Okay.
Yeah.
He still takes his lumps. They're just reduced.
What's
See, that's-
the damage for Moonbeam?
Roll it again.
It's a few d10. I need to find where I cast it before.
Scroll.
It's cool. I have 2 characters who use Moonbeam. Where on earth did I cast it? Oh my goodness, so much has happened.
There's a Kingdom Hearts reference in there somewhere.
Oh goodness, I'll just re-click it on my character sheet. Oh, it's gonna be less this time. Oh, I guess I would have had to have re-clicked it anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And roll 20, fix your UI. So yeah, he takes half of 11 damage. So like 1 or 2, which is more than 0, so it's worth it.
1 is more than 0.
It's true.
Quick maths.
Facts with a share.
Okay, so half of 11 is what?
Would be about 5.
Okay, so takes 5 damage. All right. So now it's his turn proper.
Uh-oh.
You'll see a circle open on his scythe as he touches the ground with it, or the blade of the scythe touches the ground, and he casts teleportation circle.
Benisekite again.
And he teleports over here.
Hey!
Coward.
What the heck? Thrain is then going to cast. Oh, what should I cast?
That's a good question.
This is a good question. Does Eldritch Blast have can you put more spell slots into Eldritch Blast?
No, it's just a cantrip.
It should say if it's
Yeah,
on
it's
the
just a
character.
cantrip. It can only do 1.
Okay.
Some of them upgrade a little.
Not cantrips.
Some cantrips do.
Eldritch Blast.
Well, like you get more blasts at higher levels, but you don't actually get to like choose how to upgrade it in that sense.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. So he's going to then take his scythe and touch it to the ground. He gets this once per day. And this is kind of like one of his legendary abilities. He got 2 of them.
Uh-oh.
Found cultist.
Let me just pull out a little bell and go.
3d6. Okay.
Man really just cast.
Oh, sevens!
bad guy.
Oh, churros.
I'll really take care of our guests.
This is
Professor
a mystery
Squid walked out of the
cultist.
room.
It's a surprise tool that can help us later.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. The fuck?
We don't want to go over there, Master. There's enemies
Hold on, I
over
think-
there. We don't like to
Y'all
go to
have
their
a server.
gym.
This is not our thing. These are your humble cultists.
Hold on, I need to reload my page. Something's funky.
Alright.
Something funky is happening with the cultists.
We don't like the cut of his
Man.
jib.
That's the fucking magic weapon.
Oh, jeez. Oh, man.
There's a double deluxe edition of The Sims. What the heck?
Mustard? How about mustard gas?
What?
I will commit various war crimes. No, a war cry, Greco. Oh, I am going.
Commit various war crimes.
Or how
Those
does that
sound like
escalate?
pops.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Oh joy, war crimes.
It's supposed to be a impersonation of the Alice in
Chuckles
Wonderland
the
Mad
clown.
Hatter
It's an impersonation of a voice.
of Edwin.
Edwin. You would hit a guy with glasses, would you? Oh, you hit a guy with glasses.
With
I
glasses.
was-
Oh, that's clever.
I would like to see you try and get through my guards.
A share
It's
does
more
that
Russian
pistol
than
spin thing, but with Clarence.
All right. So Akita, it's your turn. After Akita's turn, I will be rolling initiative for these cultists.
Okay.
Okay.
She is going to, I guess. She's gonna move up, and then these two on either side of her. She's going to attack the top one twice and the bottom one once with her axe. And then
Whoa, that is a lot of damage.
That's some pretty good rolls.
That's
You
a
just-
lot of
you just
damage.
auto hit these. You just hit these cultists.
okay. So
And I
yeah,
don't like you, and I don't like you. and I
We
don't
sawed
like-
this cult in half.
yeah. Top one I hit twice and bottom one I hit once. And then I'm going to say to Thrain,
Hold on.
and then I'm going to say to Thrain, what are
You
you,
just killed
trying
both
to
of them.
do?
You
Awesome.
just killed
Yeah,
both of them.
cool. I down them and I look at him smiling. What are you trying to do? You're just a secretary. You're not that powerful.
I want to speak to your manager.
You're
What did
nothing
you
but a
say,
carrot.
little girl? I remember you, clear as day.
And I remember you. You weren't really that big of a deal, as far as I remember.
Your
I
grandmother
remember.
giving me more power than one can imagine.
What was that?
Your grandmother has given me more power than one can imagine.
Ah, so you're still her juggalo then.
I will have you gutted.
Hmm.
Sure, it's your turn.
Are all of the guards still up and alive?
Yeah, there's 3 of them alive.
Oh, well, let's see. What's the radius for this? One action. Oh, okay. Within a 20-foot radius. Oh, 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, well, I don't want to risk hurting Akita. Centered right here, I am going to cast Entangle, my classic. As I come to here and go, why don't we just rest easy for a minute? As I remember where on my character sheet, there's Entangle. I'll be a DC 15 save. I guess these aren't undead. I think that's pretty much all I can do. Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, they need to make a bunch of saving throws.
I'm responding to a text for Akita real fast.
Hey, Shijin.
Yo.
Quick question.
Ye-
Are you okay with fire?
I'd rather not get burned. Why do you ask?
No, just thinking, just planning.
I don't seem to handle fire as well as Akita does, if that's what you're asking.
Just don't get too close to him, okay?
All right.
Fire. But
I'm just gonna assume all these guys are pretty much gonna die by the time they're
shoot.
turn.
If I get level 5 monk, I have an extra attack.
He fails.
Ye-
He fails. He fails.
And what about the big guy?
Thrain.
He was right next to ground zero.
Saving throw is. He can only fail if he makes a nat 1.
Dang.
Head going.
Is that your turn, Ashay?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right. Well, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and yeah, that's fine right here. I will attack this guy.
Which guy?
This one.
The one
He's dead.
that guy's dead.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, then in that case, I guess I'll stand on him. Attack this guy.
Okay, let me put it to the back. Who?
All right. Does this hit?
Yeah, that hits. He's dead.
All right. Then I will take one more step at this one. Attack him.
Yeah, I can do that.
He's. How do you
All
want
right.
this guy dead?
I want to stab into him with my shadow blade and slowly have his brain pour out of his eye sockets and ears.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That's my turn. Let me see if I have a fun spell I can cast.
Oh, well, you already said it was your turn, so Athanasius.
That's my turn.
Okay, so I suggest that you guys stand back a little bit because I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 feet here, or here. No, here, that's what it is. And around this entire circle and around him, I am going to cast Wall of Fire.
Where are you casting it?
Yeah,
Hold
it's
up.
just surrounding the 4 men, and particularly surrounding the main villain. So it's a
Okay.
circle.
Okay. Check if this is a. Let me check if he has the.
Around the survivors, a perimeter create.
So he's gonna cast that. You're gonna cast that.
Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna cast Wall of Fire. Let me see if I can put the thingy over here. And what should I cast it at? If you cast this, the damage increases 1d8 for each slot above level 4. Okay, so I'm going to cast
What spell level are you casting this at?
level 5.
Level 5.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's gonna quickly react and cast Counter Spell.
Oh
Nani?
no!
Nani?
Yeah. So the DC is equal to 10 plus the spell's level, so he has to make a 15.
What does he make?
Let me pull it up. Right.
Wait, I could still keep on my blessed strikes. Cantrips or weapon attacks. That's just my cantrips. I can't keep that on. But
He gets advantage. Fails.
ha ha! Yes.
Nice.
So the counter spell fails. So I cast this at level 5 around him and everyone else.
27 damage. He's dead. Even if you tried to, the deck save wouldn't save him.
And that's going to be at the start of every turn too.
Thrain saves.
So he takes half that.
Half of 27.
Half of 27.
It's about 13.
Yeah, 13.
All right.
And of course, he has the main guy has to take an extra. I mean, we'll do the D6 then, but I still have my my bonus action. And let's see what am I gonna do for my bonus action? Since Searing Smite is still up. Oh, what is it? I used to always do something else with my bonus action. I'm trying to remember what it was. No. Yeah, that'll be my turn for now. Yeah, that'll be my turn for now.
All right.
Because I don't have a spiritual weapon like I do on Tones of Time. And nobody's really taken much damage, have they? Wait, no, scratch that. I do have my spiritual weapon. So I can summon my spiritual weapon behind him and attack him.
I'm wondering when you were going to do that. You're going to try and summon your spiritual weapon?
Yes.
Counterspell.
Wait. Oh, I guess he could see you casting it. Has he already used his reaction for this turn, though? For this round?
I don't think Counterspell counts as a... Oh, it
Yeah,
does.
he-
It does count as a
He already
reaction.
has them.
Yep, so he has.
I cast my spiritual weapon. And of course I place it behind him so I can have advantage. And let's see. Oh,
How hurt does Thrain look?
He looks a bit beat up and battered, but he's got miles left in him.
He's not bloodied. We can change that.
No, I use my channel divinity for divine intervention to give me another attack.
All right. Let me find the image we were using for your... we'll use this right here.
Nice.
It's a sword now.
It's a 20 hit.
That hits.
I'm casting this bad boy at the highest I can.
Oh, wait. I forgot to do this.
12, 24 total.
Oh, so. Dang it.
Okay.
For damage,
Ooh, fighting.
24.
23 damage. All right. All right, Athanasius, as you deal 23 damage, the spiritual weapon slides into his back and he feels it. As that happens, his eyes grow a deep, dark purple. I've had enough with the lot of you. I'm dealing with you my way. In my way. And then there's anger. He pounds his scythe into the ground.
In my way, there's you.
And he gets healed for 3d10. Gets healed for 21.
21.
Yeah, that still did damage.
And now it's Thrain's turn.
He's still gotta take his hits because of the
Yeah.
Searing Smite and
Searing
the
Smite does how
Searing
much?
Smite and the Wall of Fire.
How much does Searing Smite do?
The Searing Smite is, let me check. If I'm remembering correctly, 1d. Let me check. Yeah, 1d6.
D6 plus what?
And then the Wall of Fire, because I cut it, I had it up. That's 6d8. So that's
Okay.
/R.
I already rolled it.
Oh, okay, cool. You did better than me.
All right. You puny, insolent child, and you. And he points his scythe at Akita. How dare you show your face in front of me, you disgusting tiefling.
You might want to take that back.
Take what back? There's nothing to take back. Not anything I've already taken from her. You know. And I'm done with this. I think I'll let you walk the earth. But without a single memory. I strip every memory that's important of you, of your party, and your boyfriend over there.
How about I strip you of your teeth?
Do you need him to talk for you? How do you used to be so much stronger. You can't
You
even
can strip
speak
you of your
for
teeth.
yourself. You have that thing talk to you.
I am a drow, you
You
halfling.
are a thing.
I am a drow, you fatted halfling.
Sure.
Wow, you sure like to talk a lot.
I share roll a performance check.
Mm.
I'm done with the lot of you. Prepare for this spell. And he lifts his scythe into the air. As he points to
There's music in someone's background.
It might be Dale's.
Never mind.
I have to make sure. Oh yeah, that I'm doing this right. He's going to fly right here.
Wouldn't he have to take extra? Wait, so he teleported, right?
No, he ran. Sorry, I didn't mean fly. He ran over here.
Yeah, if he ran, he's going through the wall of fire.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to take some more damage.
How much?
The same 60, 68.
Wall of fire damage.
He's going to put a hand on Akita. He's going to make a d20. Or is it going to make a melee attack on her?
Cut his scythe hand off, Akita.
Advantage. We rolled a 13.
It doesn't hit.
His hand like swipes at you. He tries to grab on again. There's a 22 hit.
Things can
Yeah.
do in a turn. It feels like he's done 4 things.
Well,
He's a boss.
moving is considered its like a little thing.
A free action.
Yeah, it's a free action, and he can make. And he has three attacks that he can do, and he can cast 2 spells a turn.
That's a lot.
Well, he's a bad guy, and he's casting inflict wounds at level 3. So it's going to be 3d10. No. 3, 4, 5, 6 d10. $30 damage. And necrotic damage.
Well, that's just perfect.
All right, and then he's going to once again cast Dimension Door. I don't know if I have to check. I don't remember if Dimension Door requires a actual roll for you to just cast it. Give me a second. Let me go back into my notes on this guy.
He hasn't casted anything else yet this turn.
Just the touch.
Were both of those hits?
Oh, I didn't know he did that.
Were both of those hits with the touch?
No, only one touch hit. Okay. So he's going to cast Dimension Door, and he's going to come right here. And now it's Akita's turn.
Okay. She's going to throw her hand axe towards him and then recall it and throw it 2 more times.
Okay.
Strike raid! Strike raid! Strike raid!
Oh, come on.
None of those hit.
Do I not get the thing?
Oh yeah, you do get advantage. Sorry. Forgot about that. So yes, all 3 of those hit.
All 3 hit.
Yep.
Ooh,
Nice.
even better. Now we're
That-
cooking with Flash.
You're still not that impressive, you know. You never really were, in any way.
Roll performance. You want impressive. You want impressive. I'll show you impressive. He raises his scythe in the air, and you can see magic pooling from this purple whirlwind of energy into his scythe. Cher, it's your turn.
Magic, it's gathering. I walk up as I crack my knuckles and go, I hate to make your life short-lived. And I deck him as I cast Inflict Wounds. At 4th. Wait, where's the... Oh, I thought I could upcast that. Why didn't it ask me? I'm casting that at 4th level. So it's
I think
plus
it's
1.
only if you roll. I think it's when you
It
roll
asks for when you roll for damage.
Yeah, it's when you roll.
Ah. Okay. Does the 24 hit?
Yeah, so
I just realized you're muted this whole time. Dang.
Ah. So yeah, he can take his lumps as I deck him square in the jaw. And then I will spend a key point to deck him 2 more times. So I can count key points.
You're smacking the crap out of him.
I mean, this guy's technically asking for it, though. I mean, he kind of insulted the
He
shit.
is. What a Chad, dude. What a Chad.
As you get that last punch on him, Asher, you notice that energy seems to come from these 6 orbs, and they feed back into him. Where is it?
A coward has to rely on unlimited resources.
Heals for R. B. No.
What's that? You must be mumbling from the pooling blood in your mouth.
Heals for 23. As the purple energy kind of heals some of the wounds that are on his body. Shijin, it's your turn now.
All right. I am going to attack him. So that'll be... See there. Then...
Are you going to move up to him to attack him?
Oh, shoot. Yes, sorry. Yes, sorry.
Okay, by the way, just so you'll know, because of what Akita's been doing, y'all are getting advantage when striking him.
Excellent.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right.
I
Well,
forgot
then
to
there's that. And then I'm going to quick cast a Booming Blade.
Booming blade.
The Boomer Blade.
You're telling... I'll add that.
Back in my day, you died!
Boom. Boom.
Do you have to cast Booming Blade at like a certain level?
No, it's just a cantrip, so it just adds damage to my attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's my move. So that's what 27,
95 damage.
48, 50, 78, 88, 95
95.
damage this turn.
Wow.
Oh, with the sword. Feel my wrath. The wrath that slayed a god. Justice.
All right. It is now Athanasius's turn.
First of all, I summon my spiritual weapon behind him and attack him there. Okay.
Wrath Ladorian.
Does a 17 hit?
It gets advantage because of Akita.
Oh, right. Yes.
Does not hit.
Darn. Either way, I run to him and strike him with Excalibur. So let me put on my other damage. I also cast Booming Blade on this one as well. $32 damage.
32.
Yes. You might sound so tough, but aside from all of these balls helping you, you're not very strong. You think you can
It's so-
stop Macedorian?
Please don't say that. Please don't say that.
It's so powerful you are. Why leave?
So
With
as
these
you do
orcs?
that one last strike, Athanasius, as you do that one last strike, Athanasius, the purple around him seems to become more intense and more grandiose. You also notice that around y'all, the building itself is starting to converge and crumble into this purple void. As more energy flows into them, he heals.
No.
Purple Void sounds like a fun cocktail.
Ooh, I still
That
need
your
to.
turn?
I still need to put in my blood strikes. 6-3 damage as well.
Okay.
Am I fishing for crit? Yes. Do I need it because it's a boss fight? Yes.
Fish for crit.
Is that your turn, by the way?
Oh yes, that's my turn.
Brain is seething with anger at this point. Just because he doesn't know what's going on. Even with this power, he doesn't really know how to utilize it.
I guess you could say Thrain is really feeling the strain.
Boy, well, I know all of you. I'll do it, I swear. And the sight that he's had lifted in the air seems to finally fulfill with its purple energy. Akita, are you gonna try and say anything to distract him?
Is it my turn?
No,
Talking
you
is
do it
free
on his
action.
turn.
Talking
No.
is a free.
Do it as a free action or anything.
Okay. She's just gonna kind of laugh. Still not that impressive.
Dang.
You're just trying to be something more powerful when you know you'll never be like me.
Roll a performance check. Okay, let me roll a wisdom saving throw. Does get advantage on these. Oh shit, that was already there. So he's able to meet and pass your performance check. Nice try. But that doesn't mean so they still get the advantage, but the time hack isn't that, if that makes sense, right? That makes sense?
You
They
cut
still
out.
get the advantage, but the whole 2-minute mark isn't there
Okay.
of him just talking. He puts his spear, or not his spear, his scythe on the ground, and immediately the abyssal energy starts to surround him. And it's the best way to describe it. It's almost as if reality itself is converging, and then it explodes. Everyone in a 30-foot radius of Thrain must now make a Constitution saving throw.
Well,
Well,
Whoa.
luckily, I have a -1 in that.
You get a +5 from being next to me.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's still not much. That's an 11 then.
Akita, you'll be getting advantage on it
Okay.
because you are familiar with this type of magic.
Okay.
wait, he needs to. Steven, I think, needs to roll again because he gets advantage, right?
Yes, yeah, you all get advantage on these because you're next to. Anyone next to me gets advantage.
Oh, advantage. You just said a +5. That changes.
You get both. Oh
get
no,
both.
never mind. You don't get advantage because I don't have my Holy Avenger out.
Well,
it's
if
still
you look,
6
you'll
anyway.
see it didn't. Well, if you look, you'll see it didn't matter.
Jeremiah lied to you.
It doesn't even matter.
I tried so hard.
Once
It
got so far.
far.
Back in Berlin, it doesn't even
No.
matter.
For those who failed, you are stunned. You are stunned to the end of the next turn.
The drow was too stunned to speak.
Akita, you passed it. By
Uh,
the way. If you rolled below an 18, you failed. Akita, you had advantage because you were familiar with the type of magic.
okay.
Jeremiah, you won't be taking any damage, or you'll be taking half damage because of your critical success. Dale, you passed it, so you'll only be taking half damage. Looks like the one getting the full brunt of this, and I'm sorry, Steven, is you.
Am I gonna have to take a turn healing you guys?
Oh, he's
Right.
Maybe you could just take a turn like doing actual damage to the enemy. That'd be cool.
Wait, what did you say?
What?
You and I are the most heavy hitters on this team.
I think that half of that is definitely true.
Please tell me that I rolled that wrong. Oh, thank God, I read the spell wrong.
138 damage. Assure's dead.
Wrong.
Assure's dead.
What?
No, he's not. He's not dead. He's not dead. I'll frame this. I read the
No,
spell
no.
when I rolled.
He's mostly dead. It's still partly alone.
Bro, no, you're at negative your health. You're at negative your health. You
But,
did.
It's double, so it's to kill him instantly. It would have been double negative his health.
Yeah.
He's
I was
not
about
dead.
to say,
I
not
rolled
even
the
my
spell
spare
wrong.
the dying is gonna help.
I have
Like-
rolled the spell.
Bro, it's not. It's spare the dying, not rebuild the obliterated.
It's okay. I thought it was 10d10 plus 10d10. It's not.
man, if only his stun was based on me not taking damage.
Based on what?
Sounds like a skill issue to me. Jeremiah, remember the tier list. And be polite. You're so rude.
Here it is.
53 damage.
Here it is.
Okay.
A share being stunned. The dwarf used the elevator. I didn't know it could do that. Well, Drat, that's a lot.
Yeah,
That's not
so half
fun at all.
And then you guys will be taking half damage.
26 damage.
Just about.
26. That's a lot of damage.
And then
Yes, Lord.
you,
So,
Athanasius.
Asher, are you okay?
Ah!
You don't sound okay.
Ah!
To you, Athanasius.
Uh-huh.
He's going to be making his first. He's going to be making his first melee attack,
Mm-hmm.
or two melee attacks, with his shadow, or with his scythe. Right here, it's a shadow blade.
I'm sorted
Does
down
a-
to 9 health.
21 and a
The,
28.
the first one doesn't hit, the second one does hit.
18 damage.
All right. Okay. I know what I'm
All right.
doing next.
Healing.
Yeah.
Akita, I want you to roll Arcana on this man.
Okay. Okay.
With advantage. You start, as you're kind of like observing him, you notice that the last spell he just casted has sort of left the energy inside of him unstable. And you can deduce from this that right now this man is a ticking time bomb of magical energy.
Okay.
Quick, run a benchmark. Overclock his CPU.
At the start of the next turn, you have 3 turns till he pops.
Do these
Oh my.
spheres look breakable?
Yes, the spheres look breakable.
Okay. I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy first to try and distract him by making him hear whispers of my grandmother talking. And then I'm going to chuck my hand axe at this sphere to see if I can break it.
Okay. You hit it.
Now tell me, Sonny, would you like
The
some milk and
sphere-
cookies?
The sphere is broken.
Okay. Cool. Did I distract him at all?
Yes, you did. He actually turns around. My mistress, where are you?
God, he's such a simp.
Wow. This man is subscribed at the highest level.
Hey, that's right.
You do anything else?
That's all I can do because if I cast a cantrip, I can only attack once.
So he turns around, you say?
He turned
Yeah.
around.
Actually, wait, no. I guess we already have advantage on strikes. But I
We
was
do.
gonna have to ask if we were in. What's it
Everyone
called?
attack him now!
Asher, it is your turn.
Get his nuts.
Push him in.
Funny that. I'm almost dead.
Good heal.
Have you tried not dying?
Shoot, that'll use up my bonus action. I am
Not
going.
dying uses bonus action.
Not,
who
he
else?
Could, he could just not die. This-
Right. I look at Athanasius and go, I need healing bats, and I just throw my fist into the back of this numbskull. I am going. Actually, well, since I don't have to solely make fist attacks to use my flurry of blows, I am going to actually cast another inflict wounds sucker punch to the. Oh, that's not going to hit, is it?
You get advantage.
Oh, yay!
Yay!
I
Wow.
thump him on top of his head. And wait, what spell slots do I? Do I have another 4th level spell slot? I do. I also didn't mark a degradation of those spell slots. Submit. And then I expend my last key point to continue to use his head like an upside down version of those little punching bags. And y'all naysayed me being monkish.
Monkish.
Who naysayed you being monkish? Aside from that time that you got, laid out.
The multiple times it's been said that I should just focus on my weapons instead of my monkery.
That sounds like a dirty word.
What, monkery?
Yes.
I mean, you're just spending time in the monastery. I mean, you're not doing anything too crazy.
Okay, let me. Hey, sure. Can you do me a favor? By the way, just so you know, like all these hit, which you already did. Just do the math for me real quick.
Let's see, that's 20 plus 14, so that's 34. Plus 3, that's 37. Plus 5, that's
42.
42.
that's 42.
The
I
meaning
don't know
of
about
life.
you. He just
No,
did
wait.
42.
Would that be 42? Hold on.
Yes.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Is that your
Nobody
turn?
said
Sir?
there'd be math.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right, Shijin, is your turn.
All right. I'm going to take another swing at this gentleman. All right, and I'm gonna throw on a smite to this one because I've got time. He's
Sure.
not a fiend or undead, is he?
He is not.
Yet.
Does it work? Does it work if he's abyssal?
Well, I guess that could be considered a fiend. We'll take it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Takes half that radiant.
Yes. Oh, that's gonna miss. And then we'll do one more. Where is it? That's gonna miss too. All right.
Dang. You said we had time. Now we're gonna die.
Hey, you know what? I did a cool. What is that? 44 damage. Well, half of that though. So, 33 damage in one pop. There's worse things than that.
Do you have the time? Cause you know we're gonna die.
We are
Oh.
not dying.
It's very possible to kill him now.
Cool. Nice.
I recommend
Time
not
to try.
doing it.
Is that the end of your turn, Keaton?
That is my turn.
Cool. Please.
Of course. I got you. But before that, I'm going to use my spiritual weapon to attack him. Please let this work.
Why are you about to mercy?
Please let this work. I get advantage on that. Let me go over here. $19.
19. Hits.
23.
Ooh,
24. Yeah, I know. 33 damage. And because of that, and now that I've done that, of course, let me see if I can take these damage modifiers off. I still have a level 4 spell. And so I am going to cast Prayer of Healing on all of us.
Go on.
At level 4. So we all regain 19
19?
health. 19 health. I'll be sure to... oh, good. Nella's back. So that's plus 19 for health.
Excellent.
Oh, I also need to do my Blessed Strikes. That is fishing for crit.
Beat him up. Beat him up. Do the gore. Do the gore.
And I think that's my turn.
All right. Thrain's turn. Akita, please roll a performance check.
Hmm.
Thrain. Looking
Are you
around.
kidding me?
Going to look at all of you. Oh.
He starts
Breathing
singing
heavily. He looks back to the swirling purple energy, and y'all can see the desperation in his face as you notice one of the orbs is finally broken. What have you done? What have you done?
What you lack in height, we make up for in might.
We're
This isn't the
saving
time for a
you.
short joke. You broke one of the stabilizing crystals.
You're a short
We're
joke.
dead. We're all dead. We're all dead.
No,
There's no
just
No,
you.
if we don't stop you, yeah, we'll all be dead.
Ah, I must obtain it. He looks at these three, smashing his scythe to the ground. He casts there we go. He's gonna be casting Thunder Wave.
Hold up.
That's the one that pushes y'all back, right? Yeah. Why you ask? Why you say hold up?
Because I don't want to get hit by Thunderwave.
He's gonna be
I was
casting
gonna
it.
I was gonna see if my my danger sense would help me, but apparently
He's gonna cast it at 4th level.
So con saves.
Yep, everyone make a con save. Well, not
But guess,
everyone but Akita. Everyone but Akita.
but guess what? Boom.
Oh,
You have to roll DC.
I'm casting to level 4. Sir.
so this is a holy.
Okay.
I will not be denied.
I will not die.
In his desperation, he's just gonna run. He can't really
Oh, so we-
disengage because he uses action.
so-
Does that
Did he
give
not-
us opportunity of attack?
Yep.
So can we all just run through taking opportunities of attack?
Yep.
Nice.
Your spiritual. I don't think your spiritual weapon can.
Okay.
I think it
Can
can.
the spiritual weapon take an opportunity?
No, it cannot, sadly.
No, sure not.
Darn.
There's my contribution.
43.
So if you half the radiant, then that's gonna be 28 damage.
Oh yeah.
Wait, how many channel divinities do I get? I only get one. Darn it.
How much damage?
28.
Sure, you can roll again. You have advantage.
Oh. Nope.
Wow.
Bruh. Planet rejects you as its host. 2 crit fails in a row.
He was just so surprised that he ran. Oh, he also has to take the searing smite damage.
Oh yeah, that's a D6, right?
Yes. Wait, no, because I cast it up as a higher level, it has to be another D6, so it's 2D6.
I mean, it doesn't say that the spiritual weapon can't make an opportunity.
Only creatures
Right.
can make opportunity attacks.
Darn.
Yeah.
All right. So I didn't want to do this as early as I had to, but I have no choice. And he sticks his scythe into the purple, and he extracts out a blade that has a cut right down the center of the forte, which is the middle section of the blade, as if 2 pieces of a cracked blade are there, pulling out half of Colburn.
Whoa.
Okay, here we go.
I'm tired of this. You have the last piece. No. You are the last piece. The son of an Anglos.
Did this man say what I think he just said?
Pointing his scythe.
Athanasius, you're the son of an Anglos?
It's Angelos, you uneducated. Verdammt.
Okay, well, it's your family, not mine, a share. I'm sorry.
I come
pointing
from Drow.
the scythe right at you, Dale. Right at Shijin.
What?
And he casts Dominate Person.
No.
I was right.
So it's a charisma save?
I believe so.
It's also concentration. So all we got to do is beat him up a little, and he will easily lose that.
Or I could just cast Remove Curse.
Or that doesn't work on me.
I like to cast Fist.
Let me
Very
flip
good
it
for
real
knocking
quick,
out
because it just might. He's casting it at 6th level, so
Are you kidding me?
I don't know what that. It's a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, it's a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
Drat.
Yeah, you're pretty wise. See?
Jeez, as though I would be dominated by anybody.
Damn, I really wish that would have worked.
Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you
Sure, raises
do.
an eyebrow.
You stupid boy.
Listen, Dennis, I've had redheads trying to dominate me for years. It hasn't worked once.
What?
Yo, is this a Chainsaw Man reference?
Yo, hold on.
Moving right along.
Dale, you've just been caught in 4K.
Wait a second. Let me just. Yeah. Not even my friends could find the audacity that just came out of your mouth.
Lion, the witch, the audacity.
So
The audacity.
if you won't give it to me, then I'll take it from you.
What is it here before we get any further?
We need a little more of a buffer.
Look, she just
We need a little bit more of a buffer for this to not sound weird.
she didn't
Yes.
feel a bug in your chest.
Oh, don't like that. I need my chest.
You feel as if your rib cage is kind of morphing to let something out.
Oh,
And you notice a silver and gold sword handle
silver and gold.
start to come out of your chest. In probably the most excruciating pain imaginable.
Kidding? You had shrapnel inside of you this whole time? Oh, mine ears.
Wow, this
And the
one was
pommel
that great.
launches out of your chest and connects with the rest.
Fiddlesticks!
With the rest of Colburn.
Oh,
And the power radiating from Colburn, all four of you can feel it. Well, actually, every person in the room can feel it.
Whoa, that's heavy.
It can only be described as power beyond power.
Whoa, it's power beyond
unlimited
power.
power.
Something
Power.
indescribable, as if it could make whatever it wanted to happen.
Is this
Well, I want that. I don't want him to have that.
He lifts the sword, and as he has the sword in his hands, he looks at it. And everyone in the room can hear the sword speak. You are not worthy.
I think that's what I was thinking.
You ain't worthy.
And the sword is ripped from his hands, and it sends itself into the ceiling.
Was he holding it by the blade?
He was.
Does it cut through his hand?
It cuts his hand, yes.
Does it cut off his hand?
No. And he just kind of like steps back, his feet on the edge of the circle.
Akita, push him off!
His turn is
I'm
over.
all the way over here.
Run!
Nikita's turn.
Run!
Can I
Use
even?
all your momentum. Shoulder check him.
Actually, yeah, I can't. Hold on. I don't have that thing.
Quickly.
No.
Nothing personal, kid.
Do you have the charger feet?
She doesn't, no, unfortunately. But it's just she can just get up to him with her speed. So
Just enough.
that
Nothing personal, kid.
All those hit.
I'd like to just hit him into it, I guess.
How do you want? Oh wait, 16.
I want to cut off his
Oh, yeah.
head. I want the head to fall in first and then his body to follow.
So Akita, taking the hand axe, you move it swiftly to his neck, and it's one of the cleanest cuts you've ever performed in your life. It just severs his head cleanly, and it falls in, and the body just kind of stands there, lifeless. back into the whirlwind of magic.
We need to go.
As that happens, the crystal orbs start to explode one by one.
Oh my!
Good thing the one I hit was on.
And the room begins to shake.
We should go.
But what about Caliburn?
Shijin, as you look up at the sword, it's as if the sword is looking at you. Too.
I look at him.
The sword
He
has
looks at
eyes.
me.
And you hear in your ears, you are interesting. And instead of the handle facing you, the front of the blade faces you. And it jettisons
Hold up.
to you.
Hold up.
No!
Summoning, and as if upon instinct or something more than instinct, you get encased
What?
with a golden light.
I'm not sure if it's the proper time to have an anime girl transformation, but okay.
I'm blinded by the light.
No, this is his like Super Saiyan form thing activating.
Cracks appear in the skin. Light begins to radiate. My shadow blade completely dissipates.
Do you have some dimmers? It's high beam.
Caliburn shoots onto changes its form and creates kind of like a snake-looking armband that goes from the front of your elbow to the tip of your wrist right here.
So a gauntlet.
Kind of more like a band because it's not completely solid.
Well, that's cool. Clarent becomes a ring for me. Ow, that's very much killing my eyes. I thought I'd overcome my drowish drawbacks of the light, but goodness sakes alive.
And Dale,
Speaking of alive, we should leave if we want to be alive.
I agree.
Athanasius, you hear in your ear. Now's the time. Dale, this is what the sword does. This is the main ability of the sword. So let me get this to you real fast before anything.
All right. I think I'm just going to be at the moment so overcome that little fiery meteors start to emanate and swirl around me as well.
I begin to try to make my way.
Unlimited power!
I try to make my way to Shijin, and I place my hand upon his shoulder. I say, Shijin, I don't know how we're going to get out of this, but you do.
Mass teleport. Let's go.
We've got to get out of here. You might know the way. Look deep inside yourself.
The way.
If you really want it, you can bring us out of here. You can take us out of here.
Also, can you guys hear me? My headset just died.
Yeah, we can hear
Yes,
you.
we can hear you.
Okay, good. Yeah, I sort of rein it all back in, and
Roll a history check, Shijin.
Or
to see
history
if you know
check?
if you would know what the exit is.
ooh,
You know where it is,
I know exactly where it is.
and you know how to summon it. Summon the exit. By the way, I need you to roll that d6 plus 1 now.
Wait, Sandy.
Go
Roll
look
what?
at go
The
look at your
D6
Discord.
plus 1.
Go look at your Discord.
Me? I looked at my Discord. Do I need to use that feature now?
Yes.
Because that's for the entire. That's like for the entire game. That's not like per day or per
Right.
session. That is for the entire game.
So, but do I have to use one right now?
No, you don't.
Okay, good. Yeah, whew. All right, so I'm back more or less under control. Ugh. Well, I say, sort of looking at my armband, what do we do now?
Leave. We leave.
Gotta get out of here.
It's going
All right.
to explode.
Then let's go.
Show us the way.
Shijin, as you turn around, you take the armband and you just, using the same hand that it's on, you just kind of put your hand forward and just as if you're opening a doorknob, you pull open a door.
Corridor
And
of
there
light.
is a portal there.
That's weird.
Get in.
After you, milady.
I'm running in. Yeah, sure.
Oh.
I'm gonna
I
grab
race
Cher's
in.
hand and drag him after me.
Ah!
I race in.
And it takes you back to here.
Wow. We did it.
Yeah,
You did it.
we did. Is the Holy Avenger still present or no?
It is.
I suppose I'll retrieve it.
As you go to retrieve it, the sword, Holy Avenger, sort of becomes invisible, or I guess you can't really grab hold of it. It just passes through your hands. Asher, as you look up on this scene, you notice that the room itself is familiar.
We were just here.
As you look around it, this time in a
I have some memory
more
of
of a
the
lucid
place.
state, you get recalled to a dream you had. One with your friends, both Athanasius, Akita, lying dead on the floor,
Oh no.
and with Shijin standing with his back turned to y'all. As if some terrible fate had actually just been avoided.
Jin, you feeling all right?
I feel great. Why?
Shijin, as you say that, you hear a whisper in your ear. What is power to you?
Clarence.
Is that the voice of Aldebra?
No, it's the voice of Colburn.
Oh,
Clarence, what's Colburn's deal?
We submit.
what
I'm
is
scared of
power to
Colburn.
me?
I'm scared of Colburn, dude. He's a scary one. He's kind of like, you don't know what Batman is.
I
But
mean,
if
you
you did-
almost you referenced it in the documentary thing you showed me. You know,
Yeah.
the whole vampire bat segment.
Oh, yeah. So think of Batman.
I really don't know.
In terms of multiverse, Colburn, Batman. You've
Ah.
seen too much of those movies.
I see. Can I vibe check Shin to see how he's doing mentally with my exquisite insight?
Depends on what Shin's answer to this question is.
What is power to me? It's a tool. It's a gift. It's something to be used to exalt Mathlodorian.
Vibe.
Then in the end, is glory yours? Or is it my master's?
What is the chief end of man?
Not to us, not to us.
It is ultimately our masters.
Asher, as you do you can do it. You don't have to do an insight check.
Well, pooey. I
Well.
rolled anyway.
As you look over Shijin, yes, the worst has been avoided.
Cool. Now I kill the whole party. No.
Whatever has caused y'all to stray away from what could have been. Is something a gift from Mathlodorian.
Fine, be cryptic sword. Alright. Suppose we should get out of here before some denizen shows up and tries to kill us again.
I walk up behind Shijin. Have you been reconsidering what I asked this morning?
I don't even know what to consider now. But we have the 4 swords, the legendary blades, and we can proceed on our mission.
Indeed. I turn around, Mr. Half Angel.
Perhaps they'll only have one wing.
By the way, I just want y'all to know when I said half, I said that by mistake. I didn't really. That was my bad.
It's all good.
That's okay.
And with that, as y'all
Makami.
enter back through the portal, Shin, you're the last one to leave, and you look at the angel that's sitting there in a statue. And you hear the same, and you hear once again the voice of Colburn. She's still alive.
Who is she?
I think you know.
But I already have a mother. That's not her.
The 2 moms.
Look, you have 2 mothers. Asher has no mothers. Just deal with it.
You're stealing.
Take your lumps.
You're stealing all of them!
Take your lumps.
Maybe you should figure out why things were different.
A mum for a mum.
I may have to. I may have to pay a visit.
And as you step through, roll credits as we come to the end of tonight's session.
Bum, bum, bum.
Thank you, everyone, for showing up. The first major half of the campaign is over. Everyone now has their super cool magical items that will hopefully stick with them for the rest of the game.
How long has it been since we started this campaign?
Like 2 years.
2 years.
2 or 3.
Wow.
So, peace be with everyone who is watched this or stayed with us up until this point.